I've seen it happen a lot. You scroll through glossy photos of a high-end office chair, the leather looks buttery, the headrest massages, the price seems justified, and then you actually sit in it and boom, something feels off. Maybe the lumbar support is too soft, maybe the armrests don't stay where you need them, maybe the recline feels clunky after a few hours of work or gaming. That's the exact frustration I want to help you avoid, because the last thing anyone needs is a chair that looks like a showroom piece but turns into a daily annoyance. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the environment this chair is trying to dominate. It's marketed as a luxury ergonomic seat that can handle a corporate desk, a cramped student study nook, and a marathon gaming session. That's a tall order, and the design tries to hit 3 different use cases with one package. The leather look upholstery gives it a premium vibe, while the built-in massage pads promise a quick back relief break between Zoom calls. The big question is whether those promises survive the real-world wear and tear of a typical workday or a night of competitive gaming. Who should actually consider this chair? If you spend at least 6 to 8 hours a day in a single seat, whether you're drafting reports, grading papers, or grinding through a new RPG, then you'll benefit from the adjustable lumbar curve and the ability to tilt the backrest far enough to lie back for a short stretch. The massage feature is a nice bonus if you enjoy a little vibration while you read emails, but it's not a replacement for a proper ergonomic setup. The chair also comes with a headrest that can be raised or lowered, which works well for taller users who need neck support when they lean back, and for shorter folks who can tuck it down to keep the posture upright. Now, who should walk away? If you're looking for a pure gaming throne with a massive recline angle, a built-in cup holder, and RGB lighting, this isn't it. The recline range is decent for an office chair, about 120 degrees, but it won't let you flop flat like some dedicated gaming seats. Likewise, if you need a chair for short bursts of sitting, think a student who only uses a desk for a couple of hours a day, the price point might feel steep compared to a basic mesh chair that does the job. Also, people who are extremely sensitive to leather textures may find the synthetic surface a bit too slick, especially if they tend to sweat during intense gaming sessions. Let's break down the practical strengths that actually show up after you've unboxed it. The base uses a 5-star caster system that rolls smoothly across hardwood and carpet without the usual wobble you get from cheaper models. When I tested it in a home office with a 27-inch monitor, the chair's height adjustment kept my elbows at a comfortable 90-degree angle, which reduced shoulder strain during long spreadsheet sessions. The tilt lock is easy to engage. You can lock the backrest at any angle between upright and a relaxed recline, so you can quickly switch from focused work to a quick lean-back break without fumbling with a lever. The massage function is integrated into the lumbar zone. It has 3 intensity levels, and the vibration is subtle enough to be a background hum rather than a distraction. I found it most useful when I was transitioning between tasks. Pressing the low setting while reading a report gave a gentle reminder to straighten my spine. For gamers, the same setting can keep the lower back from locking up during a 2-hour raid. The headrest padding is firm enough to support the neck but not so hard that it creates pressure points. You can tilt it forward for reading or push it back for a quick nap during a break. On the flip side, there are a few hidden trade-offs. The leather look cover, while visually appealing, can feel a little warm after a couple of hours in a sunny room. It doesn't breathe as well as a mesh back, so if your office climate isn't well controlled, you might notice a slight stickiness at the shoulders. The built-in massage motor is powered by a plug-in adapter that runs along the chair's underside, which means you'll have a cord snaking across the floor, something to consider if you prefer a completely cordless setup. Additionally, the armrests, though height adjustable, have limited swivel. If you're used to swiveling your arms to reach for a mouse on the far side of a wide desk, you'll need to readjust them manually, which can be a minor annoyance during fast-paced work. Another practical note: assembly. The chair arrives in a large box with a clear instruction sheet. The biggest time sink is attaching the base to the gas lift cylinder, which takes about 15 minutes if you have a screwdriver and a helper. Once it's put together, the chair feels solid, the weight capacity is generous enough for most users, and the seat cushion holds its shape after a week of